Well, Jackie and I wanted you to know, have a radio show called The Ageless Sisters. And we are on Blog Talk Radio. We are worldwide with our radio program. And we wanted to just have a little bit of time with you today after this movie to see how you felt about the movie, what your thoughts were, and to also give you some of our anti-aging tips before you go away, because that's what we're noted for. The Ageless Sisters are, both of us are beauty experts. And so Jackie Silver, the world famous Jackie Silver, came in today, or 2 days ago from New York. She has recently moved to New York. Whereas we had been doing some of our shows together when she was here in Los Angeles with me. Now we're bi-coastal. How about that?
Yay! Thank you.
So go ahead.
Well, you know, I just want to say again, I'm so grateful that all of you are here. And getting back to the Glow film, you know, I've seen that movie before. And when I saw it again today, it was like all these different things that I saw that I didn't see the first time. And I just can't get over the feeling that you get, that warm, fuzzy feeling. Did anyone else feel that way? Like, who wants to raise their hand and be brave? Remember that special word they were talking about, courage. Be brave and speak up and tell us what you felt about the film. And, you know, maybe you have a little piece of advice for someone who's sitting here that wasn't covered in the film. You know, I'll go first, okay. I'm brave. And here were a couple of things that resonated with me. Number one, I don't remember who said it, but I love this saying because my son, when he was 18, started his own business, and he told me, I don't have a plan, Mom. I'm just going to jump and grow my wings on the way down. And someone said it in the film. And I said, you know what? You do that. I love that because you can do whatever you want. And there were a few other things that I loved so much, like Marilyn Tam, the woman who was almost given away by her family. I loved her so much, and I just really related to how she was so authentic, and she wasn't afraid to admit that some days she couldn't get out of bed, like we were talking about before the break. And I also love Marion Bren. She's the one that had breast cancer, that started the car dealership. What a brave, amazing, inspiring woman. And also Helene Gale, Dr. Helene Gale, the head of care. So those were my inspiring role models here. But anybody else, or maybe Cynthia, do you want? Okay, good, yes, speak up here. Let me give you the mic.
Okay. I'm going to start with just one comment to start, and then I can add some things later. But you said something that's really just hit me. I was out to dinner with friends recently, and one of my friends said that what she finds is most important in a friend is picking a woman who has a big heart. And, you know, I feel that I do have a big heart, but yet when I heard that, I thought, gee, you know, that's not my number one criterion, who I pick as a friend. My number one criteria when I thought about it was somebody who is authentic. And you mentioned that word, and that every woman that spoke came from her authentic self. And I would say that's where Glow comes from, showing your real authentic self. Being in touch with it yourself, which is you know, it takes some work to find your authentic self for yourself, and then not to be afraid to express that to the world. So I think that is really one of the important things they were modeling.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Go right here. Go ahead.
Well, I think you're going to be... Is GLOW an acronym for anything, or is it just a word?
I think it's just a word. I don't read the word call ever see that it was an acronym for
We can make one up.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I was trying to, but I couldn't think of it right.
I was, what?
Girl love.
Girl
Yeah, or I was
love.
thinking, yeah.
There's actually a program through the Peace Corps called Girls Leading Our World.
Girls leading our world. Courtesy of the Peace Corps. I love that. Thank you so much.
I told a girlfriend I was coming here today, and she said, "Oh, does it have any affiliation with this project about empowering women?" And I said, "I don't know. I'll find out." Because I had no idea what she was about. I really enjoyed. I'm grateful for this message, and I enjoyed hearing it. I think there are so many ceilings for us. There are so many lonely places, especially being young. When you go to the top of whatever your profession is, or when you're trying to lead, men, and you're trying to lead women, and you're trying to lead people who may have, every single difference from you, whether it be age or anything, diversity, anything. It's lonely. It is very lonely to figure that out and figure out that path. And I feel like this movie said, don't listen to those ceilings, whatever they may be, emotional, physical ceilings, glass ceilings. Just dare to dream and keep going. And so I was moved, obviously.
Thank you so much for saying that. I bet all of us just feel the same way. We just haven't articulated it as well as you have. Because glow is within everyone. Go ahead, Arisha. Reverend Arisha.
What? This really and truly was so inspirational. All of these women from the beginnings, whether it be dysfunction or anything else, they didn't know at one time who they were. And they got that little breath of courage. And from that courage, they grew to come to know who they are. And my friend Joanne is one of those people, and I just admire the heck out of her, like I do you too. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here.
Oh,
And Arisha, will you share that little thing you told me? Arisha has something big happening tomorrow. It's such a great day. Just maybe in your own words, tell what you just...
Well, in 1973, I started a foundation called MWA, and I wanted the education put out on addictions, because so many people will make an assumption like, oh, he's an alcoholic, and they get a mental picture of somebody laying in the gutter. They don't know that it's a genetic thing. They don't know what the medical side of it is. Most of the doctors don't even know. But if you've bothered to get yourself an education in that and all other addictions, and realize it's a family disease, because if you have an addict in any family, everybody is affected. And they've developed a further thing which is called CODA, Children of Dysfunctional Adults. So they can go back to the beginnings and figure out why they're now still attracting negative things into their life when they don't feel like they're doing anything negative. And it's a wonderful program, and I love our community, and I'm very, very happy that this is going out. It's gone kind of a backward road there for a while, and this movie is just, I've been trying to build energy all week, and this movie today, because I'm going to be at the meeting tomorrow. I'm the last living founder of this, and I want to move things for the better.
And you will. And you will. Already doing that.
Thank you.
I want to say something.
Okay, go.
Yes.
Please do.
I was thinking about all of those women who had done so many wonderful things, had accomplished so much, and I'm thinking, I never worked. You know, I never was in those positions, and I felt such appreciation for all of those women who have done all of these marvelous things, and how we support them, even though I had not worked. Well, I worked a couple of hours one time. I decided after 2 hours I didn't like it. But I can support them with my appreciation and my wonder at the magnificence of each one of them, and of all of you.
You taught.
That was my job.
Barbara.
I didn't support myself.
What I actually really enjoyed was that when, I can talk. You hear me? What I enjoyed the most was that one lady that said, I want to be used up when I die.
That was Marion Brennan.
That
She
is-
is just my absolute idol from this
Yeah,
movie.
that's-
All of them are, but she's just beyond belief. She was the one that has the dealerships, the Chrysler dealerships, and the one that would do breast cancer. And all of them are so great, but Marion Brennan, she was on a call that we did too. I don't know if you heard it.
It's such an important thing.
Yeah, I read about her.
You know, we all have this gift, and I teach show that. And in yoga,
she's
you
great.
have these different chakras, which are your energy centers that we, can glow from. And when the energy moves through your energy centers. The fifth chakra is right at the throat, and it's where we share our gift. And so many times we forget that each one of us has a really super important gift, and that was another thing in the movie that was talked about. The importance of this gift is that if you don't share it, something will perish in this world. Something, it might even just be a flower. You might have that gift of being a gardener or something like that. But we don't share our gift. And this is what Glow does. It just lets us share our gift, which is so important. And it's colored turquoise, so whenever you're wearing turquoise, you know you got it.
Thank you so much, Barbara. Barbara brought us passion flowers from her garden.
Yes, she did. She
We
grows
have
great,
someone over
beautiful
here who would like
flowers.
to contribute.
I missed part of the acronym, but I was thinking grow, love,